We remember Benjamin Franklin as a founding father, a scientific genius, and a peaceful diplomat in spectacle. But behind this grandfatherly image lies the mind of a ruthless strategist. In 1776, Franklin arrived in Paris with a desperate mission: secure French support for the American Revolution. But while he played the diplomat in public, in secret, Franklin was launching a shadow war. He bypassed official channels and began commissioning privateers, pirates for hire, to attack British merchant ships right in their own waters. It was a secret sabotage campaign designed to bleed the British Empire dry. At the start of the war, the American colonies had no navy to speak of. To fight the global superpower of Great Britain, Franklin turned to a legal loophole: letters of marque. These documents turned private vessels into legal pirate ships authorized by the Continental Congress. From his headquarters in Passy, France, Franklin began handing out these commissions to American captains, Irish smugglers, and French sailors. Under the American flag, these privateers were authorized to seize British cargo, disrupt shipping, and capture prisoners, all while France looked the other way. The privateers did not just sail the Atlantic. They sailed right into the English Channel and the Irish Sea. Led by legendary captains like Lambert Wickes and Gustavus Conyngham, they began capturing British ships within sight of the English coast. The British public was horrified. For the first time in centuries, the home waters of the empire were not safe. Shipping insurance rates skyrocketed, merchants panicked, and the British Navy was forced to pull warships away from the American war zone to protect their own shores. Franklin's plan was working perfectly. The secret to Franklin's campaign was France's unofficial cooperation. Legally, France was neutral and forbidden from harboring privateers or allowing them to sell captured British goods. But Franklin established a network of secret agents in French ports like Dunkirk and Nantes. The privateers would bring captured British prizes into port, renam them, sell the cargo to French merchants, and buy fresh gunpowder and provisions. When the British ambassador protested, Franklin would feign ignorance, claiming the ships had entered the port due to leaks or storm damage. The damage to the British war effort was devastating. Franklin's privateers captured or destroyed over 1,000 British merchant ships during the war. They intercepted critical supply lines carrying food, clothing, ammunition, and reinforcements to British troops in America. The loss of these ships left British armies undersupplied and isolated. Franklin had turned the ocean into a battleground where the British Empire was slowly starving, all managed by secret correspondence from his quiet French estate. But Franklin had another motive: hostages. Hundreds of British sailors were captured by his privateers and stolen in French ports. Franklin used these prisoners as leverage to force the British government into recognizing American independence. He negotiated prisoner exchanges, demanding the release of captured American sailors who were rotting in brutal British prisons. It was a high-stakes chess game where human lives and shipping lines were the pieces, and Franklin was checking the King of England from 3,000 miles away. In the end, Franklin's privateer war did more than sabotage supply lines. It brought France into the conflict. By provoking British ships in French waters, Franklin created diplomatic incidents that pushed Britain and France closer to war. In 1778, after the victory at Saratoga, France officially entered the war as an American ally. Franklin's privateers had paved the way, proving that the American rebellion was not just a local uprising, but a global campaign capable of challenging the world's greatest empire. Benjamin Franklin's spectacles and printing presses were tools of diplomacy, but his pirate fleet was a weapon of war. History remembers the battles on land, but it was the silent war at sea that secured American freedom. What other secret campaigns shaped the modern world? Subscribe to the Untold Archive and join us next time as we uncover the hidden strategies of history. Share your thoughts in the comments. Was Franklin a diplomat, or was he a pirate mastermind?